An Australian family is mourning the death of their son tonight in a senseless shooting in a small American town. Christopher Lane, a talented young baseball player, was shot in the back by 3 teenagers during his daily jog. The question no one can answer is why.
A young life so full of promise cut tragically short in a random act of violence.
Because it was just so senseless. There wasn't anything he did or could have done.
Christopher Lane's heartbroken parents struggling to understand why. The star baseballer had just arrived back in Oklahoma after a holiday back home in Australia with his American girlfriend. He was on a training run when the unthinkable happened. 3 teenagers driving by with a gun.
They witnessed the young man run by on the street, chose him as the target.
And to the obvious question of why, well, there's no real answer. One of the teens just told police because they had a gun, they thought they would go out and shoot someone. And then they saw Chris jogging past the house they were in, and tragically for him, they decided he would be the one.
There was some people that saw him stagger across the road, go to a kneeling position and collapse.
A memorial now marks the spot where the shooting took place, while back home his friends and family are struggling to cope with their terrible loss.
He did all the things a kid should have done. You know, he caused us some grief. He caused us so much joy.
We were lucky that he was here.
The teenagers, just 15, 16 and 17, will appear before a judge in a few hours. They'll be charged with first-degree murder, a charge here that carries the death penalty.
They got out of bed and said, "We will kill someone today." And the first person they crossed, they shot him. How do you fathom that in our society?
Robert Penfold, 9 News, Duncan, Oklahoma.